ya nema emfaso ba wano eninti se omanmu enhyede ekoyi na sika ekọ na ba wano eno kyese se ukodwom na enipa edu na beto adie dapo na nam se enema akọ wano nipa aduonum na ebeta de a na kyese emfaso no a wobenya ndakọ no akọ animu na wobetimi adigya no so wano eno nti nyama bi se nso obami etimi hu se akọ animu de na nso nam se bia hyede pa bi ene omanum na ema ekoyi nti ebetimi aboa e wo sa kwan bi
Abani ma mimuza se ubetufo se emprempre de wiase aye ene covid ntinema esesa no besia no ehin na se dwade bai ena ubetufo se maye mmo besia mfa nkonkohyem
ade ba kun se wo bo besia na ubetia ho a ya na padwuma enche na amacho anase wo hyase a enche na wo ton anase wo bo hu wudi hu dwuma a obetimi ede enya ho mfaso memfa nse ukobo besia na wode akosi dan bi wode ukobo besia wode akoye ade bi a bedi mbusumi sia afi baako memfa nse ukobo besia dua koku a chiri so mfie miensa ansa na asase aso entis wenya besia ya maun se obehase etia no na mfie miensa chi ansa na kwa be na wo faso na bosumi na akobo besia na ne de so no a wo hase etia emu isi ho no enti o se besia boy besia kobo de ya dia ehun faso no ebeba ntem na emantem nso kura na se becha eye de mfaso no beba bumu a obetimi de atia suhu anase hu ka wo se wo san tua back no en contentem intiem se enema bisa intie wo se edwumadi a ehun faso no beko intentem ade amai
Prof medase na wo kono 2022 budget ya kenkan emunsam no mrahye bedwafo be hyase adi hu nkom from where you sit any baby a Ghana eba bedru no minim ne tofo bomu no e kire sai ma wo
so niema hodo bia ya fufuro apiemu bi ni kwan hodo e be fa so yaje to na ya de nya sika de di dwuma hodo ewo ribia ono sube ai benya ho oye biaya enam se nipa dodo no edidi dwuma sese ni be ma ye nyina nipa dodo no a contribute anase nipa dodo no edi omo atue bi dia boa ma ye nyina enya ya de ho abomu na de ebefiri mu aba no onum se ya na eto ni bi wo ho a nipa kakra bi na etua na mse kakra bi na ye be nsa besua so mu ana ye nim wo ana sense se de no se ne oman mu ne ye systems tie no kakra bi na ebetimi anya wo mo tia ekoba na sa pe ana se ase kakra bi ko mu bu na musa na ya ne de ye ni se ye pe kwan a ebe ma dodo no atua kakra afanse dodo ekuta ya na emu ya ha esinse nipa kakra bi ekuta no enemu emu be du ama won eninti enne yam sade ba ko a ba ya mehu se ye de yen bofo ni ndie be kan se research anase data ko mu sa talk tax anase be fanse electronic taxi not talk tax sorry electronic taxi dodo no say use sa electronic payment systems enti no eno akwa say ode to no akwa to baby nipa kakra bi no ma yamfa baby adodo no aba begina bia a wo mo ede adwuma na ma obi atimi atua bi nkakra ye ne saa na yebenya to no dodo na netosumi no nso nipa bebre betua bia ama ye nyina ye ho ebe han ye na ama ye timi anya sika dodo nam se enema hodo a ye ka ye pe se ye benya free SHS adi hia me mum de ye nkoso anye kwan ahodo a ye pese ye ma ye wo ye nyina ye montemo ne ye mpotemo ne ye amanto mu ni nyina eye na sika ya na de be enti the din kan ya na ban bia ye ni se obehwe no na kasa domestically wan kasa wo fie so obetimi anya sika no ansa na anso ana se we nya ne operi nyina wakwa ama no ne akwa akọbọ besia enti nia ohawo bosia bobia no ohawo ewo ho se obo no man ni mu ana se obo na mamno ni na emom obo no amanoni a ya na ho hawo no do so sen se obebo no wankasa omanmu enti ye din kan se obehwehwe sika no wo eto famu se emra kwan so o se etua na eno akire no enso a na mpo obebo besia asoso a hwe se obo no besia no o man no amu na eno nso anso ana se we nya no wakwa amanoni na yenjuti potupro enko se de ye bihwe ni mo no anso nti enko amanoni enti mi fi se aho kire de ebeba kakra eni se ye beje otu a kane na wuntua eno ne aho kire American ho asem nanso ye be se dia ye beje no ye mfa niema mu akwan mu na enko dwumadia ho potinti a yede sa tax ba na timi aboa se o ye hunu afi a ye ko mu ya 2022 a ye sha se tua ye ye hunu se niema eko ye se bia akwan punto ebe mu ewo ni ye mu ana woni siesie mu na ama nija bon se ye totua so ya na ye hwe enye sika botin no a obi tua no mum na mum o hwe mfaso a ana sense san a aba na brabo ma na aba economy na aba butai potinti a e ka se ye gige no de aye no eno so ya na eyade a ehu hia e wo se ye not only the amount na mum the usage of kwan a the disika na ya gige no ye ene kwan e fa so e de ye adwuma no so ya na ehia pa na am say enipa ho adwuma na ye into abeje no sika so de koye ade ba akuminu e wo se ebere so ayetimi wo ade ba akuminu na aka se sika na de kwakoye no yetimi aye no kwakoye
Bedasiano pay prof
yeah I wase
Yankopon enka Professor JK Tufuo is an economist and ne odi aba from pa the ochechu media yensia betiase mini yensia betiase kama aso machi
ye no Oheneba
so nim nyum to kakra
me so na nya de sa
ba woni no timi to kakra
oh mitimi de to kakra
oh okay
akra de me ya chen
fuko de mi musa ko ne de ana mi musa o
me penyum nanso
o penyum na de
ne to no me ne no se de waka no afi na me ya voice me
se muntu na me mamuni dia no pe ya muntimi nto
ya de ni bra beto
mo dia ni bra beto
ya beto
o jombo mo dia ni bra beto
die
oni se akwabi bo nyum bi na me refi di ni kakra otonyu o say heaven there is no beer so watching the voice o de tonyu ma na odidi ho
ene ano pe me pese moto birthday nyuma me na meba na mekoye interview yaba meba moba abeto birthday nyum no e de ma me wa
yabeto
ora Mark Sasu Mensa a national coordinator of the computer school selection program no na menini ni nkomamra abani ma che hona moye hello abani Sasu Mensa ma che he seems not to be hearing me. I'm sure say Menjana back on the line na you know he's the national coordinator a school selection program no na enyana yene no abo enkomo so a committee dumienu na nongotwe abo Dr. James Atulensi. It's a man who is so dear to my heart, very kind and generous, people-centered, and I had a birthday.
Wow.
Nah, I want to celebrate Papa this morning. He has been very good to me. Very, 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 very good to me. Me didn't share once. Pet. It was you, this boy. I was saying the file coming, man.
Wow.
Nah. He has done a lot for me. And then Papa birthday. And Fred, I heard Dr. Atulensi. Me person mo 2 birthday and your man mama.
You better do. Wow.
Oh, executive chairman Emma JL Properties. Wachimota and they will be Kumase.
Good.
Oh, okay.
Dr. James Atulensi. Dr. Adimitu Kwino.
Good. Good.
He did everything for me. Ticket in and out, hotel, BBR.
Oh, and I was
and after that, he's doing a lot for me. And then Dr. James Atulensi the birthday.
My picky West. Now we are much.
We celebrate him. He say, Papa Bekumase. Or yeah, into real estate, or Sierra Leone, or Rwanda, or Kenya, Akradi, Sisi Adai Baby. Na Medanasi.
Oh, yeah, but
I thank you for everything. Everything. Papa, I mean, Shao. No conquer, congratulations, happy birthday, Masaba. I'll do that.
Obia Bedidi.
To Mamma Sasu interview, me bad mother train na mama. Why? Me kwaba sisia. Senior, good morning.
Good morning, Oheneba.
Ahode wo hode.
Eja obadia sentino. Bia ahode wo papa.
Ye da tudam ponyankopon ase. E mo fara twa BC na wie. Akase sukui ombenya bia kona another dan kwakufu adu freeze ni ice no so enjoy bi selection na as a process no etesaya fi
yo Oheneba we de mamemfa we fidie so na menchia watifo na mensan Emma 571,894 candidates na omuwie school no ifia dana memom amo so my idea na ya so no crowd say obi biara wa be pass this year no ya upgrade prepared to ensure say they be place all the successful candidates na my make to the CSSPS a friend of computerized school selection and placement system they are responsible to ensure say equality will free or transitive from JHS to second qualified and JHS candidate to secondary school no na as I say you sang mujuma na in Kolanico school. It was about the main country was a CSSPS for there. So the from 2005 I started computer placement crado I think so I say as an Oheneba so when the back I do say every place will be qualified at senior secondary school.
As a science kakrebia ba ekwa na mo faso ye no the years gone by nana.
Yes, we do as a science kakraba my main show wouldn't say the entire BIA and says Sakaraba and it said you show the previous years are the year placement that we will look at the challenges that will come. So the minister, it means set up a committee including maybe 10 years and other institutions are under GES and Ministry of Education. But when there's a motion, there are challenges when they buy. If there's any challenge, then we prefer solutions to those challenges. And the institutes are committee na waiting now. There were a lot of things that we came up. So this year, selection criteria no. Asesa kakra but asesa so a ebia ne kwan so say eboa na abesolve a lot of problems that our people our candidate normally face our for school for no sometimes they face and until the new selection criteria about
I don't know, say, what to take you through the criteria and enough in a Kamajakwan.
Well, selection criteria, and I agree saying, to celebrate all the 16 regions within the Ghana Hanma. Yeah, deploy and co-funding in our more grounds. They are training and sensitizing groups of people. They are almost stakeholders. They are training CSOs. They are training circuit supervisors. They are training PROs. They are training district directors of education, regional directors of education, and free SSCS coordinator. They are the stakeholders who ensure that they will do the training of training, so local grounds, local training, no church and college. They do from 29th to 14th now. It's a training. Now your communication plans. Your communication plan to the extent that we want to do the training before we come out with the new selection criteria. Senior, it didn't confuse what is on the ground. But meanwhile, so I say A, B, and so I do go through. So I wouldn't hesitate to go through. This year, I think that I'm the first. You are the first radio station that I'm breaking up the selection criteria with. This year, we are supposed to. Last year, now we are placing students into 726 schools across Ghana. This year, it has been increased from 726 to 865 because additional 139 TVS schools are become.
Okay.
Additional 139 TVS schools are become. It's OSHA, or the count 136 to 726. It will give you a figure around 865. Now, OSHA this year, it has been increased from five selections to 6 selections. We decided to increase from 5 selections to 6, almost to total of 6 selections, not 5 again. The idea is to ensure that during the automatic placement, you almost said about in your school. Because last year we had automatic placement, I think we had about 68% who had school. And we had about 32% couldn't get, and that 32% is many. So it gives a lot of untold pressure. Increasing the cost 6 there, a lot of people will be able to get placement during the automatic placement. Sure. I just want to make sure that's it.
Yeah.
When you're the 5th choice, maybe the 6th choice you'll be now. It will increase a lot of automatic placement system. Maybe this year we want to target making sure that automatic placement, at least a control. Not pressure, not work system, not up or down. So what I said.
Yeah.
So that is how we have fixed it.
Right.
This year we have the category A schools, which is right now 71. All the category A schools are 71. You are supposed to choose maximum of 1. Okay. 1 school from that. We have the category B school, which is 239, a comparison of 239 schools, which you are supposed to choose maximum of 2 schools from there. Category C schools Category B comprises of 239 schools. You are supposed to choose not more than 2.
Okay.
Not more than 2. And the category 3 comprises of 555 schools. Maximum of 5 schools from there.
Okay.
And we have the category D. The category D comprises of all the schools in Ghana. It is to say every school there you both day and what boarding. That's a compulsory day school.
Okay.
In the honor will be choice a compulsory. But this year there were school BFN appendix 3. It comprises of 120 schools. So 120 schools, if you choose any of the 120 schools in category D, you can choose either day or boarding.
Okay.
The entire South schools, that schools, So over the past 3 years, you say automatic placement now. Most of the times, vacancies. That's what you say. Vacancies at those schools. So after we have done with the automatic placement, or they have enrolled in the school, there are a lot of day and boarding vacancies. Sister schools, we want people to automatic placement, the people to fill it. That is why yes, sister schools, you know, to choose any of that schools in on your category D, you can choose it either day or boarding. But if you choose a school outside of this 120 schools that have been enlisted in appendix 3 in there, you are obliged to choose it as day.
All right.
So in command this year, selection criteria no canon. Now we be around we choosing school, you must make sure you must ensure school now we choosing program and accommodation. That is your program and your status, whether you want to be day or boarding. The person who chooses science will be so as a science. Science. I mean, just a science. Code. It's represented by code 502 as 501. You understand it?
Yeah.
And one of the things that I have to be very cautious with the students, and it's the computer doesn't know anything about science. So the computer knows
the code.
The code. When you want to, one of the problems that they are facing is people will choose the code maybe arts for science or science for arts. Then later they will come and tell me that I chose arts. Why did you? No, I chose arts. Why did you give me science? You understand it?
Sure.
Because you interchange the codes. They should be very meticulous when they are choosing the schools. They should be very, very meticulous when they are choosing the schools and the programs. Even the schools are also represented by numbers, codes. Right. So please, they capture for any candidate, BC candidates, any teacher for this. All these things that we have given them. Your first step in their going into their secondary schools or going into the outside basic schools. And the basic schools, these are the small mistakes that people they do that renders them not to get the schools that they want to go. They deserve or they want. So I would just implore them, say, all these guidelines that we have given them, they should take key interest in it. And where the pure our outfit is open to ensure that we give them the necessary understanding.
Okay. Medasano Pensinia.
Oheneba.
Right. Sasumen Sanono, National Coordinator, School Selection. Some batonyo muno.
Yabato. Oh, yabato.
Sa.
Yabato.
Mo batonyo muno.
Oh, yabato.
Montonyo muno na mema munidi.
It's nice. For to my teachers na yɛn.
Na onsa ansa na o kasa no kan sembi. O say we are very dear to you.
Oh, sure.
Say we are dear to all of us.
Of course.
And as o say
Dr. Atulensi.
O say we are generous.
We are generous and kind. People centered.
And we are kind.
Very kind. Very, very, very kind. Dr. Atulensi.
Doctor.
Udru Adabraka or Clubhouse we add exclusive. On a chairman Honum Adabraka. Momo Honina Nene and Uncle Joe Wak no munina the pay. Mechiamo Chamunina Nejuma for Bright Anas Lord Clifford Otin very wonderful people. Very wonderful people. They are just like him. Dr. Atulensi and pay we all say happy birthday. Dr.
Atulensi birthday nyum no. Ya wadi say slow ni wadi ano say happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
And
may God bless you now. May God bless you now. May God bless you now. May God bless you now.
Mobedi dia di mo pese mo didi so ne form kwa mo didi so ne form
ana meto so amasore
na mo didi
ana ebe mo de yanko ebe di asanyina aka
togu mu so ne
ana tugu ya so eje buzu afo ye wie ne za na ye wie programs manager papa pan me jini di say waka so obedi dia ubedi di nte hafo we di anopai mo amasumu a na anopai da obokrata no enya dan ya yaba no de ne yaba we ye birthday die na daily graphic okunini ene ye de hwase was it truth and accuracy every day na che say ye de say de tie ne sa pepepe hey ye fa bi nka ho mfa nye hwe ye fa bi ntete ho na emomo no de tie ne sa na ye de ma wo na no pe krata na nim ha ene o mampani abedi che Dr. Mahmoud Bamia sa wo sha wakasa Mr. Digital Man wo che say digitalization no he wono kwa tumi nye etie ye wo ene me ene ye betumi age amana ye ya no pe krata ni bi na kenkan sansemi na dia mede sare so ansa no hene be di nkomo no so hwe krata nanim ha Chief Justice na nimfo nyini eda ha seye speaker so emfo nyini da ha nipa mienu akokoto adan ya ye na ye homra ne ye ba ye di ho nkomo.
Okay mamene Nana Obiri Buahen lawyer Deputy General Secretary of the NPP me no eni nkomo emra lawyer good morning. Hello, Nana. Good morning. Okay. We Nana Ntiminka.
Enti na chese dia me di wie no yewra sosu madina mra shebedwene ne ho nsensam no a ene nipa mienu akokoto mo so mo penkyere mu emra kura ema ho kwan se aposifo entumi nkyere mra shebedwene no asemsebe daily graphic krata ne bi na wo pebie na
san komo no kwa ma me ne Nana eni ho nkomo enso lawyer good morning.
Yeah, Major so.
Nana Pomba kodie.
O nyame adanwoma.
Ghana mamrano ama achiamehene Speaker of Parliament to me be anaza kwanya bi se bibisi a ono etimi yiri mampani fra konwa so ana.
Me chiama mo team nyina. Me asem we started from no na no. Ama we camera na we so ani ni hwahefa. We na ni hwahefa. Yeah, because I think I found said, "Ya mrano, Ghana mana mrano, mampanyini na dasoro." But
Tonka panana.
Mampanyini dasoro, nobody actually daho. Ufri wano aba speaker, no aba chief justice. Sana mrana se say. It is a big wakata. Speaker the obeti apam mampanyini. Na mampanyini timpam speaker. Mrano so no. A new theory be more profound in politics and answer in law or in history or in archaeology. But if you look at Ghana Constitution, ocean year prior, removing the speaker, no, we are just to test. Open so palm speaker, no, we are just to test. But impeaching the president, no, be airful. Impeaching the president. Be airful. Even Parliament as a body crown. Bekra bakranse babobo ba ya benya bebekan nyina bebewie but the president nanima the president can refuse to assent to that bill on sign only that they should be on sign as what taking so I mean in history you have to be primus inter parish over organs over individuals president is a primus inter parish. So I mean, I want to say. So when you hear say being better, speaker the president, Metin Makamo, president Tim Pamia, I don't think that the speaker no can say. I say you share the context within which he made that statement. But it was serious now. The president of the speaker can say, I mean Metin Makamo. So be all can the adjust the cafe to Mr. Makan. Or can the adjust I know the emergency. I know the sabi any yango.
Oh, okay. Baby, I am some no ababa no say nkasa bi say ba obi ntra say anhwehwe bia timupo wa cha na say yemfa say de wo kan ya say bia agro no odi na say asem bi na wo kan besi asem bi so ene ma ne basa.
No, everybody, so a speaker, Minister for Finance, eco presenting budget. No case to boot. So approve all of the approve budget. Bible to boot to home. The best Then the minister, you see his ministerial fiat. Or a man will to boot to one in a moon feel. The name is a minister, not a body. But that you may fault the minister of Kakra. We lawyers will say, one man, you can opportunity Kakra. So, you can that's what you are, where Jarry, while kicking this, while where Jarry, Wabo Pada, or Juma, better, a moment Juma view. I want to say, oh, where there's a command and one man and son, and I'm then my hand. That's what the Abu Abu and also. After the club, you'll be better. Na so kan putupuche ba da kwa adwuma no bia ba na otwemienu sika no ba de mabi kita no da koto ban ni sika no wono hono wan obefawo and that one fine but he is the minister for roads and highways and the minister is saying say look for some reasons mom woto butu ono ma obi ama then ya data baby ama mwako I agree under the constitution 296 and then 23. Oh yeah, and that discussion, no. Or this actually, but you have the speaker saying, sir, Mon Saninko. It doesn't get a healthy relationship for the executive and the lawmaking body. It looks like because it should be the parliament as a body. Parliament as a body. Minister for Finance, Odiaba, Yanyin Tumino. Yeah, parliament as a body. Yeah, can't say, Baba Otobutuonina, then Sanenko. Then it is parliament as a body. There is a speaker as an individual. The minority leader as an individual, yeah, the young Chassia, Monsanenko. I think that it is not fair. It looks like it will be undermining a minister no, to me, and for me, or to me as an individual. No. The money, family. And yet the money, and yet the money. And yet there will be that's what I to me. Now, fashion we are speaker, minority leader can speaker. Yanko Yania, Wasanako, I am making Mama Mampanina. Was in fact in reality, and you're not correct. Who's Mama Mampanina? Because they want to impeach the president. Go back and look at the constitution. And therefore, and you're that you don't get to get rid of the speaker. Therefore, you need only 2 tests. It is a way I see. But once you will talking about this year. I'm a man for Yanway. Momentum you. And as a social media, you will never be a Calvia. No, I know I have and that's why, and yes, sorry. You probably don't got, but about me, I can't talk about you. Aso so when you speak ya na nkanya.
Asamaranko.
Why ni? I'm not sorry. Because near man sequence of events na Baba no. Na na delegate Kosia or a cartoon business so go delegate Kosia. I think that yes, you're still parliamentary. I think that Speaker, I respect him a lot. Under the scene, I'm a tennis, sorry, that be a mechanic. Speaker, I'm a tennis, say, sorry. Some of the mentioned names to be in NDC. Speaker, the Kumbo, the Sapong, the Joshua Labis, none to that's what. Demand was the security couple. That's what. A lot of good friends of mine were NDC, I'm a Tabaswa, the BBM, sorry. But I think that Speaker, where they senior, Mr. Wadan, you senior, I'm the senior, you lawyers when I call him senior,
sure.
Senior.
All right.
The news of so I think that in all fairness, or catch up, I'll make him my prime president. I'm not there is no constitutional provision for him as a speaker. Or that in the research in the prime president.
Okay.
He cannot.
Nana meda say lawyer Nana Obribwahe eno asem ne tiawa aso fuku yanko wi ten.
Yo ani amemfa Ghanaian Times the workata and twasometie for Ghanaian Times the workata no hwe anim a what say posifo ansem bi wa hanom katafa toso miensa no na nipa binuma wonum ko bo kro no ne ade won ko gina court ko wiase na chese nko mu dwane afi court asachi wo mu bio amen wansem wode aba beto animu ha posifo kire wonum no Lands and Natural Resource Minister he said they was share say Nimon Ghana Gold kwan bi a eda hwidie mu mpehia so no af Kenya ahafo hwidie mu Kenya se kwan no so no wo se sa kwan no Nimon tufo wo mu nyi kwan wo mu nyi tan se wo mu na de wo mu amfidi akase fa so ne ade kwan no so we de wo mu abetimi ayentuo mo nye eno wasem eda ha o hwa krata na nima ase papa bi wo kumo no ani nua owie ya na chese wa mane yere so wono okro no wo dwane eno so wasem eda Ghanaian Times the krata na nima chese wode abanti kofodua koba se wonu mu baabi anu wo mu hia ho eseye no se mpinfo ahase ye ho adwuma. All right, so mbesiesie
Mama fa Chronicle braso sem da obokrata no ento aswe na enim ha eno sofopon TB Joshua Nyankopon wa fa ne kra ensie ye ne mfonyini eda ha sei ne hokane so mfonyini eda ha na asori a woja ne kire na no pe Chronicle braso sem da obokrata no ebo mu ntremu a mama ne so obeye asori mpanifo so no beye ene ayokon anope Chronicle krata ne bi ena wo pe na wetimi ahye na enim ha na monso so ena posini a tumemufo anasa kwemukafo boni tuo ya Lance Propagata anope wono so ne mfonyini ene da ha seye Nyankropon wafa mama kra ensie ye sanse na wo ye adwuma na osom ne mai ena sa to wenche mi etumeto no na anope krata ne ntremu a ebo ne nyina ene se mama no wa bra nipa bonfo no ebo ni tuo won mu dwane ye na kire se etu a ode ye adwuma no empanifo pene na won mu hira basa enhwemu ampanifo hwe na de se mama ne tuo no a na wode ye adwuma na no na kwamukafo yi efa ye ede boni to a wo sanso ede koye a krata fa to so mienu ene ne miensa so e wo breso sem de obokrata Chronicle mu ena no pay sansem no nyina so ewo
me de daily guide abeto so amatiefo anopay daily guide ade amane bo foforo bi aba a wode nsem hodo abetudwa na wo hwe animu a wo se ora avansumane na nyina bagben yes Speaker of Parliament na sema wo kan ya wo ye na no bribu ahin interview no eda animu ha we de no bribu ahin chese wo boa woni se atumi no obetimi atu sa na mo no enti delegate bokata no ewa ha unya kata no a obekenkan no hunu ne wom na ye kokro bite ye enkan nipa enan bi abasabasa enti ya kire wonum eno wansam wo mfani eda honom omampani abedi akire Dr. Alhaj Mahmoud Baumia wodi afutusam ama aban empanimfo ya wonum de dada aban nyuma ahodo no ano
me first beach amekwe kokro bite beach o
kokro bite o
na de akotumi honum de menkan we abo an maka ade nchin
SMP
kokro bite beach wonum o ye fancy hoya o de monto aso right
delegate wakata no animu no mampani abedi echire atufuo kyerese mo a yede aban nyuma amema mo mamode da no watufu se aban ejapade ahodo oman sika ane oman ne mapa aba ho no mo yeso yiye na mo oman kankro delegate bokata e dia ban sam wo bebre no ho a watch them
go to be mo kan some of you akabako fa wie mame
we ye obi abedidi de bokrata no a ene
obi abedidi de bokrata
aso ye no obi abedidi de bokrata eti na chese obi abedidi de bokrata no bebia ye duro no eye the new crusading guide o man pani abedi cho Dr. Mahmood Baumia efutu a wotu mpanifo a ye de wo motuatua o mamu ni nyina adwumeko ahodo na no kratafa no de etosom yensa ene edunsem ni nyina wo ho kopebi na kenkan na asia hanom nso a ena gama nche osu empanifo wo moyi na ipoma bone bongarate kra anopepe krata ni bi na kenkan na de mede sore so e wo the new crusading guide mo no enkrabumpu ni mantemu na anope krata na de abo say first theatrical research center empanifo abebie wo ho anopepe krata ni bi na kokenkan
yebesia
monye monkwajima home afi monkwajima home pa mubenya hode amudi bedidi why nene mubedidi abusafo na nwatwa bo pa meter diono me da me ho aba ena Tuesday Dr. Samuel Afriye George Akom Ishak Chebrobe ebebaha sanso na my brother good fellow day of Faye public relations manager NLA oba we will talk the first 100 days of NLA under Director General Samuel Kwabena Ewuku. Meba niaba betos.
Victory, edu papenye. Victory, edu papenye. Victory.
Hey! Victory, sir.
So you're real nuts now, your swatch. You know, victory garlic mixture. You're
Hey, and the victory garlic mixture. Let me join the celebration.
Victory, edu papa victory.
Menu. Number gentlemen ndi me mu afrosa ne ye. Menya victory garlic no. Ena me ho atome.
Kane no. Me nati kakra na makuma bo mi periperi na mabre na me niso nyine bri me na sisia no menya victory garlic mixture no bibia ye kama
and let's celebrate
da onye Asiedu mi no apemfo ene oba o manofo entimi mfasa adro ibi
victory
FDA agi edwadie enkrato yi atom
Asa kan hu bi eye Solak Natural Clinic ehode yemfa yare enko ensan fan kofie bi na latest machines a odiaba clinic hode esewani ense wo ka kire kra oba opa wo be ma wonya low sperm count say yes yare waposo na yawo ya afi prostate enlargement any prostate cancer na infection bia aba prostate ni mu de Solak Natural Clinic ebetenete na ba diabetes any koko any obi a woye kese aboro so a ne nyina ehun nro wo ho a ebetuma ma wonya fa hodie prekope enedie yenkochichiri pi enkose sika kwa ebra Solak Natural Clinic ewo ho a wombema wa yaresa papa ne bo san dafo seba machines papa na owo ultramodern diagnostic machine a obetimi dia hwehwe omu ehun yade bia e haw ebra wo mre ho kra wosan wo body mass index machine a wode behwehwe nipadwanum ehun se bibia enso adeda na kwam wosan wo liposuction machine a eboa ma obi a waye kase aboro so no eyiyi srade ni nyina afri nipadwanum Solak Natural Clinic aside the massaging machine a ebetimi miamia wafri wutri so akosi unase ama honam asisi hunso ye pa ema obi anada o hwehwe omo a fo ni kire kentenkro no omo ni Shell filling station no ene di nhwane mu ana komlemle Royal Castle Road a mo by Harvard Senior High School no ana frɛ 0553 932631 0553 Solak Natural Clinic ayaresafie
menya duro bi ye friend classic ointment
that be classic
eye papa tatashe
aloe vera nso
hey who are you and I want try classic
I show me bag me and me dey me pimples and I'm dey treat me pimples
eye ma fo
classic eye ni mo bebre pimples e ma ho asiesie ene apropro e bet me say
thank you what's your mom
We start him in Babangala now or Alec. Mountfort.
So I'm going.
Classic Wontumi.
In Kuwait, yes, me, I must want to me, which I know. Now, him, a yamo, Pia, pro, and encounter now. So, a first now.
Classic Wontumi.
This advert is FDA.
Apom to say.
Nyame adom ye pa na so e.
Nyame na dom boko. Ena no pay wo de me fa hin.
Me ma prostafeta no. Because na me ho se
Prostafet capsules.
Junso boko.
I was here Junso boko.
No kwasempa. Na me ba na me te se wo ka so papa bi birthday me so dem akoma ni nyina wa fa prostafeta nka ho a na ano ni yi. Nti bo modern aso de prostafet be ka ho.
Me de bi be ka no ho.
Because oye be ma ne nko ade. No san yo papa di na chese ni fie kwa anim ade aya na ha adwen pa se wote ho abranti ya wote mi lazy mia na wonyini mu ye be sho rubber ne ma bi hod ma wontumi nye ha adwen eno nti ne de prostafet aba ne ye nche tefo ne ahwefo nyina na yen kan cho se so like de eyenu pa fie eno no hene ba ka ye ne enu ne dosom na no pa de ne hu edi hu komo eye prostafet capsules prostafet capsules se Johnson boko me pacho se wo ye bema na wo Johnson na echim bi wom wo Johnson a wo nye comfortable Johnson no e kan wo a na wo dwene ho kwan ye befa so e beba e abnormal enye normal kra because Johnson no nyame ye ne se ne bre so a na wo nya ba bi e wo se wo gya egu a e ba freely na esane free wo ho sa na wotum se wo honam no eto wo widie mo no bibi ye ofom tum sampa eniema na e koso a na enye ne afri mo no nti de se Johnson ye fin no se Johnson de pa na se wunya baabi gya egu a wotumu sampa na so ne ma bi ene ya so ya wo nti fin no e free wo ho enti se Johnson aka wo na eye fin e wo se ba na esan wo prostate aye kesinti Johnson enti me ma no e yo how kese eno nti ne de prostafet capsules aba woti prostafet a ni ti a wanyina ne se e ma be ma prostate no enya na ho den prostafet be ma prostate enya na ho den enti wo ye be ma na wutie me na wo prostate no wo pese ne ho ye den a e prostafet capsules na wo se wonom ene wo prostate ne ho den a ne so ma na ho den no enkonkosi awieye maybe I say prostate enlargement any nyini ena enam ane the entire kasa ne say prostate na dwuma eye no eponsuo e de ma wo be ma no masabi woni oba edi agro na wo hu sane wo de be pia ba ye be hu sa wo hu sane wo no eye konkonti ba ani prostate nsuo no enti na dwuma oye ne enti ne de wo pepa ene senka wo timi edi agro na de bia ho atumi asane wo nanso ye nyina ye gitum se enyini mu wonsem wo nyini du ba bia empo atenka no a wo de be di agro no kwa na eteko obi on ma wanyini na atenka ho nom nanso ahoden a wo wadi bedi dwuma no kra no ahoden no so ani honom ena prostate ni ne mu se baabi a wadru yi de watenka honom kra mpa woni ahoden a wo betimi de abopanyan ama ho atimi esane wonti menti prostate nso na amede ma won so da bi se ya hye se de bia no omma ankra ba ko a me pa tro unya 50 years a ankra ba ko na unya 60 a ankra ba ko na 70 ankra ba ko na enti wo kwa wanim no de onim se ya asane ama Oheneba anase ya ka chem so Oheneba de me ma na ankra ba ko enti se Oheneba ko na nim o se ni mfie no so ti o me de me dada bre se me ankra ba ko na me de ama nom ena wo expect se ankra ba ko no de ama wo no wo de be ya adwuma because na wo ya brantie 30 ko na no wo de ma not me di dwuma enti onu nim se saa na be ya kwesi awieye senka prostate no te se ni pesu ena nko wo hu se wo nyine die wo se mete so because na ho odi mpo ni wo ne mu a odi be di agro ne die a ene enka wo nyine mu no ka wo nya problem but onye ni pesu na ne so te se balloon die me pa cha wo nyine kura nso na wo de be ma wo na wo ntimi fa nya adwuma afei ne wo no wache na ne so ayese balloon ti no de gu ni mu a no wo ye kese ena baabi a prostate ne wo no asia pe ena wo jonso a drobe na wo jonso afemo no eno so da enti se sha se eye kese a na edidi kwasa akwan ne mu etimi makwan ne yekuma bi ehonum na abehu sansenchani we se wo bechem ansa na wadwonso no because se bladder no eyema na wo se wo empty na wo se de ayema wo mu ni nyina no o ma ni nyina pie sebe ya kidney ne prapra obeba no na space ohonum no wo de bia begu honum afele ne sa na yema wasa empty no enti se wo sha se wo empty no na ekwan na yekuma bi a omu ntimi nko dudu oni ntimi nko ena wanka sanso sanse kwan na yekuma bi ntino wo de chim ena air force wo ena jonso anya chim ntino ba chima du ba bi no na wabre ne wajai mi hwa wantimi empty bladder no ebi wonu mu a ne prostate na ekese ama ekwan no kra no akatua enti wo chim no jonso oni mponya ba bi mfa eno ne du sa stage na ne asho katita no me patro ye mpese sa de ne beto prostate capsules ene ye ka ho asema che no prostate capsules yes jonso boko se wonya bia ebeboa ma wo prostate no sempo wanyini na ensuo na opuba no wontimi fa nya adwuma ono de odada brese wo beba no na barrel ne empty no abefele ama enti kwan ya prostate ni mu nsuo ne betwe de enye na asemo a oba na se bi ni mu a o assume osusu se wo de aye adwuma enti ono ne soso koso aye na adwuma saa na no prostate capsules na se wanyina du ba bi ahode ne mponi ho ne mu a obetimi adi agona ma prostate nsuo na aye na adwuma atwi bi di ko ba bi ma wo a wo de ane se ebe ma prostate de bia wagira ne gina bre se prostate ne gina ne gira bre a enko ba bi a ojonso a efa ne mu nko ka kwan ne ntua ana ma kwan ne nkoye ketekete ne wa ba chima jonso wo chimo jonso wie kran so ana ensan ye wo da ne wo ho a because wentimi empty da nti no na jonso asado ti wo jonso na ye sope ena we ni daytime wo experience sa edura na jo a wadan so asa jonso de e wo senka wada no ohun eye acha mi amfa se aburo so anka mienu de wada no mfa se wo da be 9 kura na 10 a mienu obo no da 10 kura mpa ba ko pe no be so da jonso na wo de wada 10 no wo be so de premier sam pre 9 ansa na no nu mabo am wasa so de kete so a me pa cho enane nso eye prostate capsules ena wo hia obi ho no education we nyina wa nya enti wo tie me no say me de ande so de o kan ye ne ya hye me katita o because kwan ni mu asikura wo no prostate capsules ebetwe prostate mu nsuo no ena balloon bia no nse mframa wo mu a ena ye kese se wo bie mframa ne film na wo hu mframa no wo twen na mframa ne film pe na aba ne size no se de na esitie enti se wo prostate na ye kese ama kwan na sinti ya de rubber ahyewo a ya kreti kwan fofo na de ama wo wonu prostate na ebetwe nsuo na ma prostate anya ne position afi wo kwan na emu kese ye no ebe biem e de ama wo enti ahye catheter de so afi wo dwonso a emfa rubber ni na efa prostate ne efa drobe na wo dwonso a efa mu na enti se wutie me na woni mobi a ya hye ne catheter eni da so honom prostate capsules no to bi fama no na onnom ne beyi catheter no ma ne ato no eye prostate capsules ya se Johnson boko herbal shop bi em enye na Oheneba ye numbers enie obetimi afre yen 0245 61 60 28 0245 61 60 28 and 0261 73 62 63 0261 73 62 63 a prostate capsules. Yes, a Johnson boko.
Meda say meba na mene Dr. Samuel Free num aba abetwaso.
Has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Hey, good papa. Janabam, if your apostle, your waist, all your body, you make bazaar. Thank you so much. Thank What are they?
Apum.
Oh, nyame adom. Me ho ye na mpacho so e.
Nyame adom na eye pa.
I see you.
Who you dey me ho ye pa.
I see that you are in a very good mood. Yes, your suit now you are in suit and
suit na my good mood.
Oh yes. You say ataribi wa shirt me who say yes. You are motivated.
Until you feel I'm in a good mood and I say
I feel because say minimum kakranti me who say suit near you but t-shirt in there any club tin there na say yeah ububuga anti
Isaac Oheneba Sina Isaac Martin
yeah
Apum
Nyame
na dom boko Jordan kom
Oheneba
Ebacho also Martin
mini abeje also
na afum to say
mini aye ho ye say me no na nanze ye hwibom see to no say the doctor free kan ye hwibom ya na e ma ho meka woni ne hwimom bia wana o shi wadi bom baba ya ono dia no Adam high school boy what you say no tambia simple
Sina Isha kompema mele hwimbo mo
ono afa ni suit onfa
okay yanko a day now advance a week after presentation of the budget mamintiu commentaries are waiting argument amount for putting it out and your own informed opinion about it general comments mamintiu ansani you start in me pan
Oheneba medase mamema ahefo ne atiefo achi na menchia madeshia omo search a fan please mahemfo wo nyina medenchia fa chama 1 ye nyina ya de papa wonsin sumansan waham na ne dwumadi a wodie se ne wo bonto ana conference da ye nim no wa chirichiri mu wasantemem no ye hwese ene mapa bi free mu aba ye de aginidi ono na ye mosa ye nim so de twa pokoko no nyame ya dum na oba na otimi sa de break 8 no ne ya change the title na in break the 8 papa o break 8 na say ye koye ni mo ano no ne ye ne gisem say ye nyina ye nyakwanya ne ye besom oh my Ghana na ya bobo ensemo dapono so ho Oheneba ma menchia mena na dan kwaju bisa ne be masa fetri bakobia do bon so hene ne kuma hene respectively ena ma hemfo e wo ho nyina Oheneba budget ne be ye nya bia kenkan ya tie bi commentary bebre na free mu aba nano na me kan se kamina menya akwanya se de papa Jimen Sabonsu majority leader ko kan march no a ka budget we nya din we na kam de beto so ka dia me de beto so se ubada a chia ye beje wo nkwa anti ya papa kan wo de fa ba bi ne ba ye na ba bi de controversies aba me matu ne din patriotic levy yi levy ne se me na me sa a title no ka me translate e de akose ye mfre no patriotic levy esanse nipa ye needs any problems here heterogeneous esanse obia ha wonku obia ni so ade hu ne ade a wo hwe ne mu enku enti niam bebre na efiri mu aba budget no matrase ado mu osuko ohin benti no ma print say me bible ni eda ho na niam efiri mu ba ya na me pese Ghana for yetenase na yetase ne se bese panico ni habai yentase ne nyansem budget bebre abako edidin bebre atoso a nkrofo bebre okwan o mo faso a o mo classify those budgets enya dia ya opposition wo dia o mo so di foforo beto so but dia wo mu a ebe yi no nam dia ya na hu hia me Oheneba budget in totality meka se eni suade hu a na do dan kwakufu ado ene ye papa ya dia nyina Dr. Mahmoud Baumia ehu a wo mo hwese wo man no niema asene ko ene ne ye fi se nko yi no mo begina sa budget we aye ne yi ne die Oheneba se obi a hwe budget na wamfa ne mpai bo ante chiri se enye yi a ne chese wo man no da bia ye hwese be kwa akrudu entimi enko
okay
na statistics ye wo mu a ye mefe eye contributions ya individuals organizations any sabe ye ya wo man mu fo ye boa aban no in terms of taxa wo be hu se nka o se ye hwe ne fa nyansa bi so ne tu ho anamom hu ne ma ya susu mabunu dwumadie nyuma ye hwese mu be pagya nkran nyuma entrepreneurship youth employment nom ne infrastructure development ahodo ye hwese mu be pagya no se nyame yadom na se yetimi egina brane emesika ye hwehwe ne mu ye nsaka na chese woni daso tambia na ye chicken anase chicken and egg situation se akoko eni kosua ehun asem na ya na e ba se de hin enko kan e bi no hwe se ye be develop ansa no ye tuetu ato na ye tuetu ato ne yemfa develop o in ba se wan tuetu sika no ye nya sika bia mfiri baabi eni nti na wase ye lay foundation se ne be ya emabuna e beba no be gina so ye wo mu be gina so akoye nim nti meka se budget ne de from what we have heard people have different opinions especially we share the ye levy and no the controversies ya be ya hono na me so say there was ye hwe ni because we hwe dwumadi a e be diwa I think say specific as enkrofo do mani asa de e be ye no anka bebre beti as enti mato ne din patriotic levy so we oba tan na we hwe say oba be nya adwuma ye we hwe say aba na betima sisi adan ena ba bia enkrofo adwen ko so no ye the cyber security aspect ohin ba onim say sika na ye gigi enti sa kane an ye de kogu dem vote you see interoperability ne gina niam bi so na e di dwuma ndi say cyber security ye hwese se nyame yadom na sika ne we di bi bebo se ne be gina brane no ya hwe hoyi a ne be kakra osika wo fi se down wallet so obi kura betimi afa kwa bi so awia no na at the end of the day no na yese akosi ko no gina nkwanti misre se omom ye nto ebo ase na no me ka kire me boys na wo robonson se omon hyase na budget no omon convert into a form on be chirichiri mama ye na nanom omon ho na tiase omomo hu de wuro mame se ne be ya omehu se ampa se sika e bi ne nya minu anom a omo eti ho benya adwumaye enu ne bi betimi aboa me yesisi ye hospitals ahodo a bi enkane enu ye mrantie no bi potemu ho ne omo pasua so no se sika no betimi aboa ntie ye babunu daachi eni ye nyina ye daachi nti Oheneba I think say the budget is well
Dada Free
my boss
mama so mintie o kakra so kakra bi on abaye didi hon koma from last week na bi sine
my boss medasi na mechia your listeners Wontumi radio and Wontumi TV na also so no ya chairman so there me person me can say MPP ntokwa nti mostly no say o pese I can't see I think say you're very careful that personality in film because at the end of the day nipa ko be we you're careful na akofa ensemble braba. So I would advise let's avoid personality and share how the obia performance and obia any that so like aims are more edema MPP. I mean you cool Chama one. I mean sure. I think say na Overcall Angel FM.
Or any media at all.
All right, okay. Okay. About the budget. The budget now. A lot of things has gone on within the past days. You presented a budget, That is the Honorable Minister for Finance, Ken Furiata, presented. Now, even though there are a lot of things about budget, but Ushemwa, as a media now picky or the consent has been on the e-levy.
Yeah.
And told the might be and even US is one of the major key areas ahead to about taxation. I buy over taxing, I buy over one taxi. And how you are going to use the tax for into advanced countries and into toward the Oheneba and Yadia Ubia any Joe. But the Becane say ye levy and yet the same as Momo tax because among for can Momo normally say the same as other electronic means bino means I did Juma. And I think Oheneba there should be a clear outline because there has been a confusion about say Miss Sandis Kamawa saying a beji we should send the mamia saying a be remittances we no and within the Inamiti I say the economic no so some aspect be a say be even checks no crano and you may be woman I was say to me more you be a film. And my concern is Oheneba, they should let us know details. It be a Momo tax and say it be a checks anyway. They should come up with an outline or an itemized presentation only on the e-levy. Sebaya the general public ni neighborhood any na yakos and this because one confusion abemu in the sense that people don't understand it. So there should be a way out for us to understand how the e-levy and normal picky item by item. Adebia e product biana tax in the affecting e
product bia.
Oh yes. So the sub aspect of say bia e-levy no bia checks way e bia transfers way near and Oheneba where the personal concern. I think
it's a
good for use a microphone.
So this one call parliament. No munya approval here, and so now they can put it out.
Oh, okay.
Because it's possible that some of the proposals can be shut down at the committee level.
Okay. You see, I understand you.
Sometimes
I understand. But what's say? About the confusion, what system say? And the personal concern I'm gonna say before the NKB or present budget, the MPP and as a minister for finance should have picked people in the parties. They are communicators and explain things to them. You see, I said, parliamentarians know. They will understand the budget well, and when they are discussing on parliament, they will have more input. Because the thing was presented, and there has been confusion on most of these things. And then you may be and you may be the moment of my presentation or the next day there should be something before people can even come on air because Honorable John Kuma can different thing na Dubai is so different thing na the Obuase also then the expert will also be coming in then now my information a little bit difficult to understand or get the picture of it because the Oheneba it's not the same as what yes. And what I'm saying is, Bibisa no, won't say I idea a new thing in the system. Among frontiers here, then there should be an immediate presentation by Nkrophobia be a communicators no more you know na they explain things so that they will have, yes so that it will avoid confusion. Yes sir. Then the propaganda will set in, and that is where some of these politicians will come in and then diffuse the system. At the end of a good intention, at the end of the day, we say confusion madina a look bad, and that is what we need to avoid.
Isaac,
Oheneba me dance. Enchia edwuma efo ne enchia tiefo. Incoming persuasion suta kwa man be poso am enchia ma.
Suta.
Oheneba so bia catcher will say E11 no enya de ehun hia catcher so oboa oboa say onti oman no esikasem nhihye ene ntotoye no baby a yigina sese ya na baby a pese yeko okay aban we a brief but give me some about 5 minutes please. Aban we ba aban mu emra NDC aban obey increase to no from 50 pesos to from 5 pesos to 50 pesos 500% increase. Sika ba am ko good road fund no no omu collateralize de chense omu di scan ye nyina so ekobo obosia enti na nado dan kwakufu ado aban yi ba eba aban mu no emfie miensan di kan na unya sika mfree road fund no mu ana wotimi di ayakwan yenuti and thinking outside the box yakoye sino hydro no said ye be at least no beboa ama inner city roads and some of the flyovers and interchanges no yebetimi aye. It got to a point and another Danko Kufuado felt say SSC Pisca Kwani Tia sa can completely said they be a road fund no skebetum biano yebetimi di aye of friend saying ya kwan obi aka chesa kwan entoaba oboa akwan toaba pa okay say no focus on say any E-levy yimra na say utimi nya be say be 3 billion from the E-levy into the road fund na wakoko yi 78 million na ye road toll na afrimo na the free DVLA na ese free offering saying ye fuel so kaka ho no ebe ma ye say 1.12 billion unya 4 billion Ghana cedis every year as inflow into the road fund. What it means is say obet me collateralize a road fund no bet me dey so ajiska be say 20 billion 25 billion over a 5-year period, and I'm telling you that will transform our roads drastically. Okay, that's one of the anchors. Then number 2, say digitalization any you see an obia enjoy nemfaso ni bi nanso so enema bi ne disisisi ho ansana of friend is saying some faso na ye die na atimi ababa, that is digital infrastructure. A two-way say mu bi kwakokodi sa adwuma no again what this digital infrastructure na SCC no ne de ho ni nyina no ohia sa wo ho ban said ye be a kromfo remfo a wo so efa sa abefo ntentan so efa so ewia nkrofo sika no omunya kwan no mo de sa adwuma no cyber security. In fact, at the moment we rank 3rd in the entire Africa. We need to stand very firm. Say ntimi anya number 1 crana you be defending your position as number 3 in Africa. And the confidence and so about woman yesika sem ne yenhye say obiaka youth employment obiaka youth employment obiaba okay you justifiably so, because we have closer to I think 58% ye mabunu omo ewo manmu a say ye pedjuma ma omo 2 angles. Youth Employment Agency boa ma omo enya djuma sika bi kwakoko wuremu ho ansana foto a ye boato ho na fe yasa gina so ne atete mabunu ne atete omo wia yasa diska ne bia so omo asene mo abiebie omo nyuma ansakra ansana Akofa public transport, ababa beka ho. And this osha sanhye we na he butaya esiaban we ani so. Any said ye ebe boa man and ne chane na de chie. Na what the tax we say ba na ho nsam ye ho ha to boase. Ye hu be paying. To boase. If we say VAT eba ya kumiprekom ba ya eye omo redroy. Kusiesie no msa de buy. In fact, almost as it was 17.5%, they had to go back to 10%. Later, say Aminoka say, VAT 18.5%. What you say? You introduce free SHS, you introduce offer saying National Health Insurance Scheme. Sa sika we ye bi ko hotimi ere. Ekokobwa edi dwumaso ere. MIA. So what you say? Yanunti no media I am inclined to agree with my best friend Dr. Abdallah Ali Nachia, in fact, one of the renowned tax experts in this country, say, "Ye see a consultation." Because, I mean, Mimeti and not telcos no, they were not part of the process. And Abdallah is saying that tax policy is a process and an event. As I say, because you say, banks for whom, telcos for whom, okay, and sana appointments so a woman, and sana. Womo eyusu merchants ensu wom omo gina so editor ni na say me call KFC me kwakoto na say me di me momo na ede and etoy. So businesses must understand the implication of the tax, what you say, to their businesses and how they have to position themselves going forward. Sanyama way and here challenges ne bottlenecks as yan hwani ye ni yan kra. All right, ebetimi ayen kwansidie na the papa say the own chain Emma and consider way Emma ho said a beya a bit really
Table Bay lecturer Kumasi Technical University. The Kenya Iska.
That's right.
Budget issues a department, agencies, government institutions, and a bay implementing now finish what you know abem. I'm a payanim como our National Lotteries Authority. Meaning a good fellow there of Faye. Public Relations Manager, and I've Bernard Boama, head of marketing, Caritas Lotteries platform, no, NLA, minimum aiding como. Or Samia Ukuba, Namakumakuha have Moana or the air mean NLA etise. Good fellow, Aquaba, yeah. Say Bibiaboko. So Kumasi the water baheti. Mimu say Kumasi treaty we say. Bibiaboko. Na Kumasi bawi ekwaso.
Kumasi ba de amanene tia but we de me fa kwanya so entia asantemanra watie for. Na me din say entia nso fi management, director general and board. Edema asantemanyina. Now, Kumasi by the mission here very simple. Sometime in August this year, and Nanaya Amponsa and then the management, Kotoko management, at the proposal to the National Lotteries Authority and him say, Ombepe say yani omuni eneli binya a certain partnership, business relationship. Now. San komono processes in the area and rano hereby no more ever signing the partnership deal. The NLA has committed a sum of 1 million cedis to Kotoko for the 2021-2022 football season. And area no so no na your game products for Bia yes I edeba I know so ever football I friend Atina. Nti no so no ndrano ya pa hontoma. Okay. Basically that's the reason why we came to Kumasi.
Chatna number 2 no say.
Atina ne de me marketing manager Bernard. And ono develop here. Nti ono de our information in but basically it's a USSD game. Na USSD star 7
short code
no.
Yeah, friend short code.
I'm afraid the short code no. It's I know the Bernard knows the mechanics of the Atena game.
Sina Bernard, Martin.
You so
Napum.
You madam, and I'm on Bible.
the Nyankopon ase. Tisidi I hope so say local teams na
house ne kotokone dey start.
Oh, okay.
For Atena no. Na Bernard Beche.
It me pese me to be chemkwa me fa so ametu.
Okay. Medical dey ntia kese ama asante hime. Ne asada oti for so na ase. Atena agoya good fellow ka ho asem akrato a NLA ye introduce ye nwa panyi ba ko kasa na ka be say digitization.
Yeah.
Ye po abeto ye okwan mu. So ye decide say na am abefo nkita hodie no o say ye bomode aso ye de hu ejim. Eno nti na ye rasame okuba ye obia be di adanse say abrante no obo edwuma obomode so ama authority na gina na night. Nti nyoma nhyehyɛ ba ko mienu a ye feel say bi ebetima ama authority ni sika sema koninim eni atena agoye de ababeto we nana ya ne na powerful kotokofo omo scholarship proposal by nti ye hwe nkrate no mani hu say okay ye de entuma bɔ mo de ano a mekro ekuo kakaka te se kotoko one of the best clubs in the world ye de brand na ebo ho a de bitima my dad needed mileage atena game no ana atena kinsie no de kana ne say Kotoko team almost jersey numbers are registered for the whole season. And only I can say supported bia ultra Kotoko echi our pe Kotoko nkoso no. Now what we bia no select 5 jersey numbers. Net text to call short code *780#. Obos our short code we say your yam phone, say your smartphone. O dial short code na. Ebemo akwenya no na 5 jersey numbers are be selected no. Why enter into the system? O enter into be break a crazy pen bet you bet just 2 CD. Ye nsi ho kwan impredudo bia opese obo atena game e kwan da ho. Na otwe ne ko ne wie ya NLE you best select 5 number you bet draw numbers obebu say na numbers you bet draw ne sen. Ye de abefu nkita hodi ya so na de be generate number. Bonika say random number generator.
Oh, okay.
I no chere say numbers na ye be draw no ye dini na just numbers no ye de gu ye fidie mu a ye mia button no so a eno dane ho a na ye 5 numbers the 5 numbers ne to a say de can say unya miensa out of 5 enum ma udem unya enan a udem unya 5 ne kra de we be say na
we kra
perfect na achede ewo enam akrade ho a obenya ebi ne fuel coupons, match tickets, replica jerseys, your electrical appliances, the kettle, microwave, tabletop fridges, sound bars, flat screens, Kotoko branded headphones. So actually, na what will be a free next week? I be a short code. No, Ecopim 19 June 2022 league season.
More to
Musa. Now there any J won cry and say. Your grand prizes are yet bema omombo akrato ibi. Your Toyota Ijapa saloon car. And there's also 10 fully paid trips to Dubai. I remember for the grand prize.
NLA 40 years anima winner.
Say NLA your tagline is development through games. Once a year develop through games in there. Akwenya beda ha say na nya partnership say any we say
partnership the near
what about Chabobo
and they director general near partnership near
now the some day they be so abo say yes share lotto as na me adoma next year 60
years
good now your conform ni abo lotto yi be 59 years from time na throw table so e kopim say na say yakọ enima odo number kwakra na abo machine mu the air can say onwa omabo lotto ni atna ama ya bedu sa pempen so ya yeah director general ba yes we dey insist mu kakra ba no yes ye nkonjo mo ho migration into digital space they carry on along
okay
today can say na what twin bia obo lotto so di o so wendi no lotto coupon e dey ama no serial number bi wo ho once wa bo a serial number ne valid nkwa no yes atena akrato yi fa ho be dom fa ho say so bitua 2 cedi na so we twa lotto a oba nitino yes ebe mo about na agree at 1 cedi
okay
to the end is all daily short code na ebe ba be go phone so say atena football game and I say atena lotto coupon game it once akra lotto coupon no obe select coupon number no coupon game no enter serial number our entire system recognizes a valid number no. We are not automatic.
Oh, okay.
Automatic and not just a born 1 cedi.
Okay.
Right.
Sina good fellow.
Right. Yes,
100 days under the new Director General Samia Oku. NLA to say.
Where the
we say me who abadwane NLA because of more good causes foundation. Na me nim say Wontumi ene maybe sir.
That's right. 100 days in India. It's been very eventful. Now, I would want to use the opportunity to congratulate my boss, Yuri Asamioku.
Yeah.
In fact, the NLA, as Obefa up in August this year, was not in a very good shape. Now, there were a lot of staff agitations. Now, in lot of marketing companies, now there were some grievances. Every time the NLA was in the news for all the bad reasons.
Papa fu abatu we no mutia institutions no mo access you musa. Tine mo so ko ya mo be access NLA.
And now our revenue too was in a dip. Now we had a lot of backlog of unpaid wins. Unpaid wins near Kofa Umechalo to Umedia. Now we had close to about, if I'm not mistaken, close to about 15 million CDs of unpaid wins. Now staff agitations, there were close to about 12 years in staff being her promotion. Or more salary adjustments was a big problem. And Yura Samuel decided that he was going to tackle the issues head on. First of all, his priority was to get the staff motivated so that Wamu Juma, Wamude Energy Beba, Nomude Ankika Aye Jumano. There was a protracted issues with the union and Omako Labor Commission. Akonya some proposals gotten there Wontumi implemented into that document too was also there. Now more bonuses from previous years or more some allowances to Nina Ekaum. So one of the things that he wanted to do was to first of all find a way to resolve the staff agitations. And he's implemented that document for the past 12 years. Staff will be unya promotion, graduation, Ebrumenya close to about 12 steps because of the backlog. With the promotion, baby or more do no. Yes, or more differences backlog. Back PR more. This year, we're more 13th month for a very long time now. I can't see so we've been able to resolve it for them, and some implementing a program. People would be promoted every year based on assessment.
Okay.
Until you don't need to know the Director General, you don't need to know any director, you don't have to be in
automatically system now.
So that was the first indication to be able to resolve those challenges, so that if the staff is motivated, so be Juma now can say Juma we know ko ya onim say oye bibi free mu ana edu ha mo ya assessment obenya bibi free mu. Nti there's that motivation and that rekindling. Now, program be our customer service week. Now, when we were putting together the program, so that time resolve our staff issues here. And program, there was one person who was telling me that I wasn't there. Many years I couldn't buy within the period. Okay, said last year when we Christmas event be nipa 20 penny buy. A staff of over 500 and something, nipa 20 penny buy.
NLT
we know or through say one shall conform back. And I'm saying, but there were genuine reasons why staff no or comment na ni paying yet na close to about 12 years onya promotion so go Christmas party of course when you scan out the Christmas party, so they don't know but from the period that we came now, some of the things that we've been doing, there's full participation and all of that. There's a certain few say in time and for Juma, time and for Pong, how people are now being innovative. Some of the things that we've been doing. Staff now work on blank notice. I bet you Dex I say, well, good fellow can be able to do A, B, C, D. Now so they are comma Director General. Director General no more Sunday so to me better office. Now junior staff for ni haba. I be catching say and all of that. So there's that harmony and there's that togetherness now in the authority, and for any idea people are working their house out. His tagline is that we have to increase revenue. So taxation issues are up in difficult times in other countries. The only way that sometimes they raise money to do some critical project is through lottery, because look, lottery is the only means that you can tax somebody without government can raise revenue without taxation. Because then some 2000 or more na me did say me kobo 2 numbers menya na me koto na mbo say omote enele titi ne operational sika nyina fima na kan nyina say kwa ban ho. It's a major avenue that we can be able to make money for government. In fact, the Ivorian experience is a very interesting one. The Ivorians learned lottery from Ghana. But the Lonasi, our counterparts in the Ivory Coast, are making $600 million of revenue every year, the Ivorian government.
$600 million.
And yes, if $600 million
every month,
every year.
Emma
government.
And I say,
our revenue, not net, into $50 million.
Hey,
and a year into your catch. And there's a lot that
not your net,
not your net.
And $50 million.
$50 million. And there's a lot that.
What are they doing?
It's about the innovation.
Yeah.
It's about some of the new things that they also do. I remember for energy lottery no. Sena baby chairman. Now the young people are focusing on betting. And the betting space, there's no government company who is into betting, who has that capacity. Inti sisi ano munyina eco betting. Omuya something small to the regulator. That's the gaming commission. Capital flight. We are complaining about the our dollar and all of that. One of the critical areas I bought Ghana from the betting space. Because almost all the betting companies, there's no local betting company in Ghana. And look at how the youth are now in the betting space. It's because it's convenient. Inti say otini de muna obetumi atwa ne bet na sikane ba be gunu phone so a otini office kra no onko betting shop work obetumi aye. But our current situation with lottery for the very long time is a kiosk those people who have
and the stigma be cry the original lotto kiosk who na channel to social media.
This obi chaloto mutumi twa ne picture now no social media no so there's that stigma also, but technology abano if we say to me digitalize it for a very long time nanka sanama we nyina no would have catch up. And if we also brought some innovations and one of the normal boy and from the backlog of wins. Inti sene me ko chalo to na me winning na me nya misika. The backlog near between big close to about 6 months. The 6 months no be the lotto no nya nisika. There's no motivation say obasign misika sa akoshemu bi. Into one of the things that within the period and we've been able to clear close to about 11 million of the backlog. And we are looking for some arrangement with some banks to clear the rest. Now by December, no, we'll have a clean slate.
Okay.
And also have some money outstanding in some of the banks and to acquire if we're able to do those prompt payments, we'll be competitive. And one of the reasons why the banker to banker people are competitive because yes, and there's no motivation to go and do private lotto and our banker to banker because banker to banker there are times that right now I get to those complaints every time. Apart from the market that we've lost to the betting industry now, we've also lost the lottery we're setting and we've also lost close to about 70% of our market to the banker to banker operators. One of the restriction over the period is how we can be able to find a way to structure the private lottery industry so that able to regulate abwa government and GRA and all of that because tax within the period the year started so we've been able to rake in some good money. We expect this year no sika kese kakra ato consolidated fund no I think that the nyoma yetumi over the period in preparing for a very good takeoff no the NLA is in a very good position.
Your Good Causes Foundation and they mean you wouldn't come over bla me so da ehia me pa the Act 722 now. That is the Lotto Act 2006 now. The law mandates the NLA to do some good causes. Now, specifically, it talks about helping the poor, say a lottery, to help the poor, the needy, destitute children, and the fiscally challenged. We realize now acquire donation be but one of the things that the World Lottery Authority lotto organizations how they contribute to support some good causes within the society say there are some challenges there's a critical situation in the community. There's a health center that needs challenge that needs to resolve a challenge into how we can also be able to spread our wings to help. But we didn't have a good structure into one off those approvals obi pa and or pay bibi kakra amount. So we needed to find a way to structure it well. And no hona area Samioku, I may set up what we call the NLA Good Causes Foundation. Now, over the period they started here, I think that even though you set it up not too long ago, to also raise some money to also support the foundation. We've done a lot. Hazakes ladies, we have 4 pillars. The first pillar is the education pillar. We want to support education. We want to support youth development. We want to support culture and health. Under education, we want to support people with needy but brilliant students, people with disability. Our more school. Okay.
In the area of health, because our act talks about helping the fiscally challenged, aged. We want to also support those people. Under youth development maintenance, anything that drives the youth, that drives youth development, a bit of job creation, a bit of skills development. We know football is a passion of the nation. We've been able to also want to do something around that. And our culture, because of our setting, maybe we'll have a bit culturally, a bit and I can say, I'm sure the team is preparing something to also come and support and all of that. And the Good Causes Foundation is set and we are good to go. We've been able to help a lot of people within the period. Now, from next year, you take you over well, would do some major things. We know that our Director General is committed to support the blind, the school for the blind around the country, school for the deaf around the country. We are committed to helping them. There are some challenges that if we identify, proposals be some of the hospitals, incubator, a certain support at the children's unit.
The Chrome Hospital, we have a theater.
Now, assessment na they will be able to do it, because we feel that even though we pay money into the consolidated fund, say I obi wo Chrome na so sana ka hospital yetumi koye mana oko hospital no hu say enele abeya adeya mana he feel say o se me twalo to kra na mendia sika no e ba be bi amame. So in other countries like we do here, no, they don't put the money, they don't put revenue from lottery into a big pool, but Wamoma, the authority, a specific budget line.
Okay.
And in the UK, for example, proceeds from lottery is used to develop sports. Into Munim say £1 billion and a mubenya a year. Sports development. So the people can appreciate what the money from lottery is used to do. And these are some of the things that some of the conversations that we are having with government. Say ebedu baby no, instead of say 100 million, you didn't have able to consolidate fund more the benefits from lottery. No, say a budget line, say sports development, and now say health, and now say mostly support education. Then we know that we have a specific tax to raise X amount of money to support this budget line. These are some of the reforms that moving forward we'll be putting forward to the finance ministry to also help us with. One of the big issues I ever told you, the issue about KJL. Now, hereby a lot of engagements. Some people had their own views about the arrangement. Some people thought that we should cancel the arrangement. Some people also thought that it was a good arrangement, but Sikano and all of that. Yeah, a lot of consultation and a lot of assessment. First of all, the authority and our Director General is of the view that because it's a binding contract, your councillor, the replication on the authority will be there. What he's been able to do is to negotiate hard within the period. The amount of money and through that collaboration, the authority close to about 20 million cedis. But to me, why in a negotiation, even though they are not done, there's a standing principle say we are not going to do anything less than 45 million. Within the period, it means that we've been able to negotiate close to about more than 100% increase on that deal. Apart from Sikebeba, the NLA Hono, directly, there are some extra negotiations that to me to also support our LMCs. LMCs, the traditional people who sell lotto for us. Now, they also have the opinion say, digitalization has started here, which is inevitable because we also know that digitalization has a certain effect on the traditional ways of doing business. And as much as possible, we would have gotten there anyway. Without KGL, we would have gotten there. Because now the young people, there's an assessment that I've done on my desk, why young people don't do lotto, and they say that it's because it's not friendly, it's because we've not digitalized, it's because they can't do it in the comfort of their homes. That's how come they are drifting towards that side. Internet, it would have gotten there. But at the end, to me, I said we've been able to also negotiate. Areas America has been able to negotiate some money, close to about 2 million cedis as mitigation levy to support the LMCs. Every year, KGL every 2 million cedis. Now they're supporting LMCs to support more losses are Nancy affecting them by near Chamom. Secondly, you realize this say by lottery workers, NLA workers, they have a certain because we are in a formal setting, there's some compensation for them after work, retirement and all that. But the LMCs now, omuye adwuma obako kra sika so want to be service can be the nina adwuma eno tina there's that difficulty also for forecast. But the assessment be go focus so those times na yetumi ye adwuma be yetumi nya